It's time for a change in the boys' room. Lately, we've been having to lay with the boys, and we just cannot lay on the floor anymore. So we got them down for a nap in the living room, and I'm gonna go set up their new bed. Now, some of you guys might think I'm crazy for doing this, but just hear me out. We're going with bunk beds just because we're thinking long term. I'm not gonna put the ladders on them so they can't get on the top bunk. But the bottom part is a full, and then it has a trundle underneath, so there's more than enough room for all of us if we have to lay in there together. They still love their cabin bed, so I'm gonna turn this into a playhouse. It was a tight squeeze because there's still a lot of stuff in there, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to organize everything long term, but right now I'm just gonna get their bed set up because we need to get some rest tonight and our backs are killing us. So this is kind of the playhouse for now. I'm just sweeping up before I start putting the bed together, and I was really not expecting this to be as many pieces as it was, but when the box arrived and I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of pieces and it's gonna take a minute to set up. I was intimidated at first when I opened it, but all in all, it was pretty simple to set up, and I really hope that they love it. I'm not really sure how they're gonna feel about this and if they're even gonna be able to get up by themselves. There was a gazillion screws and my fingers were kind of sore after using that little tool so many times, but luckily the majority of the pieces were the pieces that just popped in and they didn't have to take a ton of work. By the time I got here, it was perfect because Philip was back from the store, so I could use his muscles to get the mattress put on. I planned on surprising the boys, but B inside busted in the door and saw what I was doing, and then they were too excited. They just kept hopping all over the place, as you can see. I kept trying to put the sheet and the comforter on, but they just kept making a mess of it and pulling it off, and so I eventually just gave up and I was like, we're about to go to bed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I do need to get them a larger size.
Are you so excited?
Because it's for a twin and I need to get them like a fuller size. So now it was time for us to test it out. I was pleasantly shocked. For this being such an affordable mattress, it was so comfortable. The top was very, very nice.
Where you go inside? What do you think?
So I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna leave the room like this for tonight. Tell me what you think, what you suggest. Love you guys. Bye.